Once upon a time, in a bustling village at the edge of an ancient forest, there lived a young tailor named Finn. Finn was known throughout the village for his exceptional skill with a needle and thread. His creations were not only beautiful but also seemed to bring a touch of magic to those who wore them. One sunny morning, while Finn was working in his shop, a mysterious old woman entered. She wore a tattered cloak, and her eyes sparkled with a hidden wisdom. "Good day, young tailor," she said in a voice that was both gentle and commanding. "I have a special request for you. Can you mend this cloak for me?" Finn examined the cloak and saw that it was unlike any fabric he had ever seen. It shimmered with a silvery glow and felt as light as a feather. He nodded and agreed to mend it. As he worked, the old woman watched him closely. When he finished, she smiled and handed him a small, ornate box. "Inside this box," she said, "is an enchanted needle. It has the power to create garments that can protect the wearer from any harm. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use it wisely." Before Finn could ask any questions, the old woman disappeared, leaving behind only a faint scent of lavender. Curiosity piqued, Finn opened the box and found a needle that sparkled like a star. That night, as Finn lay in bed, he dreamed of distant lands and heroic adventures. He awoke with a newfound sense of purpose. He decided to use the enchanted needle to help his fellow villagers. Over the next few weeks, he made garments that healed the sick, protected farmers from harsh weather, and even brought good luck to those in need. Word of Finn's extraordinary creation spread far and wide, reaching the ears of a powerful and greedy baron who ruled over a distant kingdom. The baron, eager to possess the enchanted needle, sent his soldiers to the village to capture Finn and seize the needle. One stormy night, the soldiers arrived and stormed Finn's shop. They demanded he hand over the needle, but Finn refused. The soldiers began to ransack his shop, and in the chaos, the enchanted needle slipped from Finn's grasp and fell into a hidden corner. Just as the soldiers were about to take Finn away, the old woman from before appeared once more. She raised her hand, and a brilliant light filled the room, blinding the soldiers. When the light faded, the soldiers found themselves outside the village, unable to find their way back. The old woman turned to Finn and said, "You have shown great courage and selflessness, young tailor. The enchanted needle has chosen you as its guardian. But there is a greater task that lies ahead." She explained that deep within the ancient forest, there was a legendary tree known as the Tree of Whispers. This tree held the wisdom of ages and could grant a wish to anyone who proved their worth. The forest, however, was filled with dangers and guarded by a fierce dragon named Drakkar. Determined to protect his village and honor the gift of the enchanted needle, Finn set off on a journey to the Tree of Whispers. Armed with only his needle and a heart full of bravery, he ventured into the forest. The path was treacherous, filled with twisting vines and hidden traps. But Finn's resolve never wavered. After days of travel, he reached a clearing where the majestic Tree of Whispers stood. Its leaves shimmered with a golden light, and its branches seemed to whisper secrets of the universe. But before Finn could approach the tree, Drakkar the dragon emerged from the shadows, its scales glistening like emeralds. Drakkar roared, shaking the ground beneath Finn's feet. "Who dares to enter my domain?" the dragon bellowed. With a steady voice, Finn replied, "I am Finn, a humble tailor from the village. I seek the wisdom of the Tree of Whispers to protect my people." Drakkar eyed Finn suspiciously. "You must prove your worth, tailor. Show me the power of your enchanted needle." Finn took a deep breath and held up the needle. He began to sew with incredible speed, crafting a garment made of light itself. The fabric shimmered and flowed like water, and as he worked, Finn sang a song of courage and hope. The garment took shape as a cloak, and when Finn placed it on his shoulders, it glowed with a radiant light. Drakkar, seeing the purity of Finn's heart and the beauty of his creation, bowed his head. "You have proven yourself worthy, Finn," Drakkar said. "You may approach the Tree of Whispers." Finn stepped forward, and the tree's golden leaves rustled softly. A gentle voice spoke, "Brave tailor, you have shown great courage and selflessness. What is your wish?" Finn bowed his head and said, I wish for the power to protect my village and all those who are in need." The Tree of Whispers glowed brightly, and a single golden leaf floated down into Finn's hand. "Your wish is granted," the tree whispered. "The enchanted needle will now possess even greater magic, and your heart will always guide you." Filled with gratitude, Finn returned to his village, where he used the enhanced power of the enchanted needle to bring prosperity and protection to his people. The village flourished, and Finn's legend spread far and wide. And so, the brave tailor who spoke to the stars and ventured into the ancient forest became a hero. His deeds were celebrated for generations, and the enchanted needle was passed down through his family, ensuring that the magic and wisdom of the Tree of Whispers would never be forgotten. The end.